Jamaica, the land of wood and water, known for their track and field prowess, their cricketing prowess, and most recently, their footballing prowess. But on showcase here in the last couple of days, it has been the young basketball talent at the fore. Day 3, the final day of this, the Jamaica Basketball Showcase. It all goes down at the University of Technology in Kingston, Jamaica. Let's look straight into the results of day 2. This is why we're here for the final day. We had lots of action on day 1, but day 2 was really weird. It was all a dogfight straight down to see who the final 4 will be. Hoop Factory Blues, they went down early in the day to CBA, who are in the semifinals. Both teams as well, actually are in the semifinals. 56-41, that was the scoreline. And then Purple Power, who were playing this first matchup, 31-29 winners over Blue Maho Basketball, and 48-45 winners Phase 1 Academy, who we had to say goodbye to, against Camperdown Giants, who are also in the semifinals. So in the afternoon session though, on day 2, 36-30 winners Hoop Factory Blues were over Purple Power, 51-45 in favor of Camperdown Giants versus Blue Maho. Then it ended with a cracker-jacker of a game, a 2-point lead, 43-41, 2-point win, Caribbean Basketball Academy against Phase 1 Academy in a repeat of last year's final. So this is the bracket now. The semifinals will be contested here today. First 2 games, of course, of the day, and then we go to the grand final. Camperdown Giants, they play against Purple Power, and then later on, Hoop Factory play against Caribbean Basketball Academy, and then we will see the 2 teams that win those semifinals head into the bracket for that final. And between the finals, we'll have a 3-point contest. Yeah, then we'll go down the showdown to see who lifts that trophy, deemed champions. So there you go, Camperdown Giants versus Purple Power, the first semi-final, the Alfred Sangster Auditorium holding the Jamaica Basketball Showcase. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this world. Those of you watching on SportsMax, the SportsMax app. My name is Gerard Morris-Sealy, and alongside me is Michael Curlew. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, good morning. It's going to be a good day of basketball today. I feel excited just to watch what's going on.
Yeah. Purple Power versus Camperdown Giants, the first seed versus a 4th seed. Before we get to looking at both these teams, though, we have to kind of give an analysis on what we saw over the past 2 days. Of course, it was fierce basketball. We were having a mini chat this morning, a quick chat, and you mentioned that the games that you thought were going to be blowouts on paper turned out not to be, and they were very close games.
Yes, very competitive games. It surprised me. It very, very, very well surprised me.
Yeah. There's Jarrett, the youngster from Purple Power. He's wearing the number 21 jersey today, is Jarrett. And I must say that he's one of the players that showed a lot of heart in this tournament so far. And let's look at both these teams. Purple Power, at the end of day 1, they were not really in contention, or we thought we would say goodbye to them. And then on day 2, they absolutely turned around their fortunes with 2 wins.
They play well defense. Their defensive team is very good, backed by Ricardo Ritchie. He plays very good aggressive defense. I like their defense. Their defense keeps them in every game, no doubt.
Yeah, I'm sure they want to see more of that defensive work successfully in this game against Camperdown Giants, who are very, very aggressive. There's McGowan, the best, one of the best players in this tournament. Down low, up top, wherever you need him, he's there.
Yeah, Camperdown got a lot of people out there that can play ball. Definitely true, especially that Swain character.
Yeah, Swain, by far one of the best shooters, if not the best shooter in this competition. First day, I guess because of the jitters or whatever, we did not see much of the shooting prowess in any of the teams. But then, as we went into the afternoon session of day 1, and then right off, right from the tip-off on day 2, we saw shooting non-stop. LeBron Lewinson, who will play for Caribbean Basketball Association Academy, after this
Kobe.
game, the semi-final to Kobe, as he's called Kush, getting in a couple of shots as well. And of course, Swain, the main culprit. And Brown last night was on a shooting fest.
Well, yesterday was a day of comfort for those guys that was because CBA didn't look too good the first day. They came back.
Comfort.
Yeah, comfort. Yesterday was
Even though they were
comfort.
fighting for a semi.
If you're fighting for a semi, you made it there and you're comfortable enough to make it. They were in a comfort zone because, like I said, phase one is not an easy team to beat. CBA had to be in a comfort zone to get past phase one. They're in a comfort zone. They knew they could win. They knew they had the talent, and they just pushed it.
Well, speaking of phase one academy, they were almost destined to be here in the semifinals, but they fielded an ineligible player, that in Dante Millis. There's the Camperdown Giants team in the huddle there having a conversation with their coach. But phase one academy winning 2 games on day one, fielding an ineligible player, Purple Power. Well, Hoop Factory Blues, we got word of filing a protest against them. Had support, of course, by some of these teams, or at least one of them, to make the protest stand. Then after some careful consideration and
They had the league
deliberation,
back them. The league had to back it for the protest, not to stand.
yeah, so they lost the points that they thought that they had won initially, and ended up having to fight in that final game against CBA last evening against, well, yeah, trying to get the points to go. This is a starting lineup for Camperdown Giants as we get ready to have this first semifinal on the court. Micah Swain and Daniel Spence will be the 2 guards. Small forward, Tyree Spence. Power forward, Mark McGowan. And Kevin Gale will be in the center. This is how Purple Power would line up. The 2 guards, Jaqueen Freeman and Tamari Tummins. The 2 forwards, Corey Clark and Tyreek Tummins. Tamiria and Tyreek making a switch there. And Ricardo Ritchie would play in the center. Corey Clark was a shooting guard, started at shooting guard yesterday. And now this time, Coach Bennett has opted to go with Clark at that small forward position.
Well, let's hope we get a nice, exciting game. Last time these 2 played was not a close game.
It was. They played for the first time against each other on day one. Pretty much, well, I would close is relative, depending on exactly what you're thinking about.
I think Purple Power only lost by 5 that game.
That game ended in a 41. Yeah, that game ended 34-29, so 5 points.
5 points.
Differentiated there.
We have Mark McGowan and Ricardo Ritchie jumping off the ball.
Ritchie wearing the number 23 jersey today. I guess reminiscent of Michael Jordan, tribute to him. He normally wears a number 33 on his back, but today he's opted for 23. And there's the tip-off, semi-final number 1, Jamaica Basketball Showcase. Camperdown Giants with the ball in hand against Purple Power. Who will win this one? Of course, both teams will want to do that. Swing with the first shot, trying to pick up from where he left off last evening.
Rebound by Tyreek Cummins. Pushes up court.
Ritchie cleans up, goes up for a shot.
And he's stripped by Segre.
Ty Tummins. And that's good.
That's
2 points.
2 points.
So there's T. Tummins to Mari.
Of course, the Purple Power is in a 2-3 zone right now.
Swain looking for a pass. Goes right across. Mark McGowan there to clean up. He picks up the rebound and converts for 2. First 2 points from McGowan in this game.
McGowan looks big down there. They don't have anybody to fit his size.
Ritchie
with
gets 2
the
more
2
points. So Ritchie too would be playing. He's going to be a key man for Purple Power. they need him to be fully focused on this one and not really confused or concerned about what the referees have to say as he was last evening. That's a good pass from Mark inside. Spence not able to convert it, but he's fouled on the way up.
I had a talk with Richie this morning, Ricardo Richie, number 23.
What do you say to him?
It's not really me speaking to him. He was speaking to me. He's saying he's going to keep his composure today. He's not going to try and get the refs into his head. He said he let the refs get in his head yesterday. He got a check yesterday, and he said he has to keep his composure.
So that just proves to me, Mike, that the guys are watching after the games, watching back the footage, because we certainly had a conversation about that up here yesterday.
They're going home and watching the games, definitely, because I had a few choice words today from a couple players who said I should speak better about them.
Wow.
And I told them if they're not doing the job, I can't do anything. I said, was you doing anything out there? They said no. I said, how do you expect me to talk good about you if you're not doing the job?
Here's Swain with the ball, trying to get through the lane, not able to do so, loses it, but they keep possession.
It's a good tip out by Richie. Corey Clark gets up with the ball. You can't get up with the ball once it's on the ground. Once you're on the ground with the ball, you got to pass it and get it back.
Segree with a shot, and he sinks it.
Segree with a three.
5-4 now the lead. 1 for Camperdown Giants. Remember, this is a semi-final, so both teams searching for a win and a place in that final, a chance to win that coveted trophy.
I see Richmore on the court now. They subbed in Richmore.
First shots at the line.
I didn't see who that foul was on.
Purple Power. First one is good.
Jaquan Freeman. KC product.
Both of them fall.
Both foul shots.
Purple Power now with a 1-point lead again.
In the 2-3 zone, Micah sends player through and gives her through the shot.
Stolen by Spence, by Richmore Morris, and traveling call on Morris. So Purple Power now would have back the ball. Both coaches are intent on ensuring that they are heard.
Freeman looks good right there on the jump shot.
And now the lead moves up to 3 for Purple Power. Camperdown Giants a little slow to get out the block. Segree with a shot. He misses this time off the right iron and out.
Richmore with the rebound. He goes back up and he misses.
Corey Clark can't get that one under control, but eventually he gets it to T. Tummins, who travels. So Camperdown Giants a little bit slow out the blocks, and Purple Power have taken advantage of it so far.
And they're taking a lot of jump shots.
Yeah,
is Camperdown. They're looking for the three. They're setting up Segree in the corner and they're running them across.
Swain hasn't taken that many shots. He's only taken one and opted not to take another since then. Well, here's another one, and he shoots that one. So now he's more confident.
Swain makes the shots look so soft and easy. Nice touch. Tide scored 8-8. Tummins passes out.
So
ball hits the baseline, it's out of bounds.
We'll actually
Purple Power.
see Swain 3-point contest a little later.
Is he signed up for the three-point contest?
I see his name down on the list.
Okay.
So
We'll see him there.
there you go. Swing again from his sweet spot. Misses that time. Miss off.
And goes through Kayvon Gale's hands. KG. Is Martell on the three-point contest?
He's not.
He's a good three-point shooter.
Ball with purple power. Freeman has it in his hands, trying to get through the lane. Not able.
Looks like it was blocked by Richmore Morris. Goes out of bounds.
And the purple power lose it this time. Richie, that man there, has been very instrumental in them getting to this point so far. Had a great game on day 2.
Richmore with the ball. He drives to the basket, dishes out. And Swain with the three. Missed. Kayvon Gale with the rebound. They got the Gale Towers in there. Ball stolen.
T. Thomas is able to convert the layup. 10-8 the score.
Good steal by Richie. Richie's a very good defensive player. I must agree with that.
Certainly, and I'm sure he will want to continue that today. This semi, and his defense needs to be on point if they are to get to the final. Throws up the last shot of the quarter.
Violation. Shot clock violation on that. Oh, is that a quarter?
Yeah, the quarter is over.
Oh, quarter is over.
So at the end of the first quarter, a slight lead in favor of Purple Power. 2 points to be exact. And it's a good start for them. I'm sure they'll be happy about that. But of course, they will want to continue to extend that lead. Coach Bennett, Coach Hurd, speaking to their teams. Both teams are on the bench now. There's confirmation of the score. Purple Power 10, Camperdown Giants 8. The first quarter of this semi-final one. We'll be back with a second.